Hey, it's Heather Dunlop, and I wanted to say welcome to another fabulous day. So, what we're going to talk about today is which version of you do you make your decisions from? So, your decisions are very important. They dictate what you're going to do in the present moment, and then as a result, it also impacts your future. And where you're making your decisions from is very powerful in changing what your current life can look like and what your future and your next few steps are going to look like as well. So let's talk about which version of you make your decisions from. So there's three versions of yourself that you can make your decisions from. The first is your past self, that one that was abused. And if you're living in that experience all the time of being a survivor and making your decisions from the point of a survivor, the decisions you make today are based on what happened in the past and who you were in the past and who you were at that time, because you're continuing to carry that forward. And that's going to keep you stuck in the past because the past is what got you to where you are today. So if you're not changing your decisions and making them based on who you are today, you're going to continue to relive and be stuck in the past. And that's not what we want, because we're all together because we want to figure out and make sure that we're living life as a thriving woman, that future version of yourself that you're going for, that desired life you want to live. And you can't get to that desired life if you use your past, the past version of you to make those decisions, because they got you to where you are today. So we need to change which version of you make your decisions from. The second version of you is your current self, where you are today. Do you live in the moment? Are you living your desired life? Are you living everything that you've wanted? Or is there still more? So at least make decisions from your current life, your present self. Don't make the decisions based on things that happened in the past, because that'll keep you stuck. For me, it was when I was going through the molestation and years later, and I was still reliving that every day. I was constantly making decisions based on what had happened to me because I didn't want that to happen again. So I was constantly asking why. Why did it happen? Or what could I do differently in that moment in the past? And here's the thing, the past has already happened. So what I needed to ask is, what can I do with who I am today to make today better? So at least that's better than living in the past. You're living in the present moment. And you always want to live in the present moment. Be present in the present moment, because that's where you get your joy, is today. Living in the past is anxiety. Living in the future is stressful as well, because you're not yet there and you constantly have this angst and this wanting. So make sure you're living in the present. But here's the thing, when you're making the decisions based on where you are today, it's going to get you what you've currently got. So to get your desired life and to live your desired life, you want to view it from, okay, when I make my decisions about what I am doing today in this current moment, I'm going to make them from the future version of myself, that third version of yourself. So if I think forward and I say, okay, my desired life is about having joy in my life and adventure and fun. So if I make my decisions today based on the future, fun, joyful, adventurous self, that will change the decision I make today and help me get to that future version. Does that make sense? So if I say, okay, my vision for my life is to live an absolutely loving, fulfilling, highly successful life where I am your coach and I'm helping you achieve your desired life. When I step in and I act as that coach in the current moment, the decisions I make today will lead me to being your coach, will lead me to coaching the thousands of women I want to coach, will lead me to being that best-selling author that I'm in the process of writing the book for. So, for example, in my book, I'm writing the book in the present moment. I'm writing the book today, and I'm thinking about you and when we are working together and how I can share that information with you, not only as your coach, but also to women like you, so that I can impact them as well to help them live their desired life through my book. So when I write the book today, I have her in mind. I have you in mind. We haven't met personally yet, and that's okay, because we will. Because I'm making those decisions based on the future version. And I want that for you too. So live in the current moment and think about that future version of yourself, that living that desired life, and everything that she needs to be to live that desired life, and bring that energy back into the current version of you. Doesn't have to be something that's, 10 years down the road. It can just be, who am I a week from now? If I'm living the desired life and I've got that energy, who am I 30 days from now as her? And bring that into the current moment and make the decisions today that will lead you to that path. Because if you're looking in the past, that's going to take you on a different path, because you've already traveled that path and it's gotten you to where you are today. And the thing is, to make a decision to get to your future desired life, you don't need to know the entire path. You just need to take that first step. And each time you take a step, the next step is revealed to you, and the next step is revealed, and the next step is revealed. So when you're making your decisions based on that future version of yourself, living your desired life, and you make the first step and says, okay, here's the next thing you need to do to get to live in your desired life. And you take that next step, and that's exciting, and more is happening. And then you take the next step. So don't worry about trying to plan out every single step to get to living your desired life. Just embody the energy of your future version of yourself who is living that desired life. Believe in your heart, believe in your mind, your subconscious mind, that it's already happened and you're already living it, and use that energy to make your decisions in the present moment. Okay? So think about, when you're making a decision, which version of me am I making this decision from? Is it the past version of me? The one that was abused and had that awful experience and is keeping me stuck, reliving that day after day? Is it the current version of me? Or is it the future desired life version of me? Because when you do it from the future desired life, you're starting to bring it closer and closer and closer into your current life. Live today. Do everything you do in the current moment. Embody it, embrace it, enjoy it. Be happy living the life you're living right now, because that's going to help bring that future life closer and closer to you. Make your decisions based on who you are in the future to bring that energy in. So, past version of yourself, present version of yourself, or future version of yourself? Which version of you are you going to make your decisions from? So if this is resonating with you and you want to take it to the next level, go a little bit deeper, I've put my link to my calendar in the comments. So just hop on there. Let's book a 15-minute call together, and let's take this to the next level to get you to living your desired life, because I want that for you. It'll just be 15 minutes. So let's go. Let's get together and let's get on a call. The link is in the first comment. Have an absolutely fabulous day, and always remember, you have strength within you. Bye.